Hello again, everybody. Harry Box with the Technical Trader at techtrader.com. It's Thursday, the 22nd of August. These are the charts of the day. A lot of stocks that we followed and or some new ones had some interesting sessions today. Let's take a look at some charts. Retailer Cato, which had dropped from high 20s all the way down to 11-12 zone. After popping above the moving averages and showing a falling wedge, and starting to move back up. Today it gapped up and ran 253 or 18%. And volume picked up to the best in about 2 months. So this looks like the potentiality of a breakout of a base pattern that could lead to 17.5, 19, and 21. DCPH, which is a swing of bars that exploded about a week and a half ago, has been consolidated. Today was an engulfing reversal day. It appears volume did pick up. OBV looks good. I'm still looking for a move to back up to test the 40-42 range and then maybe something in the high 40s. EIDX, beautiful rising channel, continues to look good. I wanted to show it to you today because it was up another 332 or 8%. Even though it's a thinly traded stock, OBV is very strong. I'm looking for a stock to make it 50-52 zone short term. FSLY recent IPO just exploded in the last 5 sessions, 6 sessions actually, and today was an engulfing day that took it right back up to near the double top since the stock has gone public, and that's in about 25.5. If we can get through that, perhaps this can move into the 29-30 zone. Any pullback should have support about 22. HOME at home popped today after a long disastrous decline. I was just seeing the stock go from the low 40s down to 4, then a 90% drop. The recent action has seen it spike up. Today, 7 million shares up 75 cents or 13%, and it looks to me like, and it's at resistance, so any further upside here, we should test the 730 range, and then maybe make a run at 8.25. Those are short-term targets going forward. INS, one of the big winners of the year for us from December low when we were looking at a 12-13 range. It's made it all the way up to 55. 55.34 the high today, breaking out across the triple top. It looks like it's headed towards 65. Another retailer that had a strong, surprising earnings report, JW Nordstrom's, which has gotten creamed from the high 60s all the way down to 25. Major breakaway gap to the upside with huge volume of 29 million shares, closing near the upper end of the range of 15.8%. That is, I think, a significant reversal day. I'm looking for a follow-through to test 34, eventually a test of the gap in the 35-37 zone. We'll see what kind of follow-through we get. Keep an eye on this one. NETE exploded today on 17 million shares. It was up 61%, leading percent gainer on the board today. You can see there's a line of resistance in here, and it reached up to that and backed off. If it should get through today's high at 575, I would look for a move, and a quick one perhaps, to get it up near 6.5, 3/4. Overstock, CEO resigned today. The stock popped up and then pulled back, but it may have broken back out again. The way I see it here, there's resistance just above here, 23, 3.5, and then we're looking at 26.5. Ultimately, though, I think 30-32 is a possibility. Swing time. PSTG, well, also a breakaway gap today, but it ran up to resistance and backed off of it, and then came on again, closing 1604 up to 17 is 15.6%, or 14 million. That's excellent volume, one of the best volumes I've seen on updates since August of 2018. So to me, I'm probably going to look for a quick run up and test of near 17, 16. 90, 95. You get through that, then we go into the gap. And I would look for halfway into the gap around 18.75 for starters. SMPL exploded today on the takeover of Quest Foods. You can see the pop and explosive move. I bet you it's an accretive acquisition up 261 or 9.5% on 2 million nearly. Good volume, good breakout. Looking for a follow through to 32. Solid pop today after now 5 days in a row, back up, coming from the 8.75 low that it reached a couple weeks ago. It's now back up to 4/14 this morning. My targets are 15.90 and 19 going forward. Switch looking fantastic. A little pause to refresh for a couple of days. A low volume and the stock popped again. I'm looking for a move to 18 on this run up, 16.45 right now. You can see the beautiful rising channel with strong technicals, OBV as well. Tellurian now has been up for 7 days in a row, 6 days in a row, and 8 out of 9. With big volume coming in here, up at resistance. I expect to pull back shortly, but momentum could carry it to 10, 10.5. TLRA also popped near the multi-year highs, if not all-time highs. Notice the 6-year highs. and there's resistance up here, but I'll tell you what, this consolidation tells me it may start to ramp, and if it does on this angle, I would target around 12. XNET popped, may have come out of a consolidation range near resistance. If you get to 315, I would look for a move up to 4.25, maybe even 5. And finally, ZIOP popped after reversing off the trend channel, at least it looks like it. The prior high in May and the pullback here is about the same level. Today's reversal engulfing bar, a 47-cent gain or 9% on 7 million, tells me this may retest the highs at 730. Ultimately, I'm looking for close to 9 on this one. 8.75 line is my target. And that's it for tonight, everyone. Have a good evening.